Hey guys, we got a great show for you, so let's get started. But first, we start out with a song.
As they travel along on the railroad track with the little boxcars being pulled back, you can hear the sound of that clickety-clack as they pass the houses and the little toy shack. It's a wonderful kind of feeling, it's a feeling I can't explain. It's a wonderful kind of feeling, that's the reason I love toy trains. On a rainy day when the sun won't shine, I can count on them to make me feel just fine. There's always lots of fun coming down the line, past the station house and the railroad sign. It's a wonderful kind of feeling, it's a feeling I can't explain. It's a wonderful kind of feeling, that's the reason I love toy trains. It's a wonderful kind of feeling, it's a feeling I can't explain. It's a wonderful kind of feeling, that's the reason I love toy trains.
It'll
See
be
how
fine.
fast it comes out? You don't too fast. I'm gonna go on the other side for a minute.
I'm here at a train show with my biological mom, which is located in Alger, Washington, just south of Bellingham. We got a lot of train action, so let's get started. First, we will talk about the 3 diesel locomotives that you got to see in this whole video. Also along with some steam engines that we got to see as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the diesel locomotives at the top of the list right now. First up, we have the Canadian Pacific and the CP Rail diesel locomotives. And they are painted in red and white. As you can see here, these 2 diesel locomotives are pulling a lot of freight cars in the video, along with some passenger cars that we got to see as well. The passenger cars are painted in a maroon color with a black rooftop. Now these video clips that I recorded were recorded back at the end of 2018, which that was 6 years ago from now. I was 17 when I recorded these, almost 18. That's when you become an official adult, as at the age of 18. I'm already 24 now, and I'm already 6 years into my adulthood, as crazy as that sounds. This is also my first train show that I have ever gone to in my whole entire life. I've seen toy trains on TV before from the TV show called I Love Toy Trains, numbers 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, and 12. I hope I get to go see more train shows like this because this is super cool. I even got myself a toy train from Broadway Hobbies, which is located in Everett, Washington. I was so excited to try out my new toy train that I got from Broadway Hobbies that I accidentally dropped it down the stairs leading to the basement. I tried out my new toy train on the track and it wasn't moving at all because I knew what was wrong. I accidentally dropped it down the stairs and I caused the motor to malfunction. So I went back to Broadway Hobbies to get it fixed, and this old guy who fixed the train tested it on a model train layout that this guy had in a hidden room, and it worked just fine. After that was done, I brought my diesel powered locomotive home and tried it out on my layout, and it ran really smooth. I'll show you guys my model train layout that I have in my basement in a future video. Now let's move on and talk about the next diesel locomotive that I saw in this train show. Next up, we have the Baker River diesel locomotive. One of the guys who runs the train show here told me that this train was called the Canadian Pacific, and I honestly didn't agree with him on that because the diesel powered locomotive said Baker River on it. This train was colored in a dark brown maroon color with gold lettering, and it carried up to 3 passenger cars, which is a really short train if you ask me. Alright, with that out of the way, now we can move on and talk about the steam locomotives that we saw in this train show. Alright, next up we have the Southern Pacific Big Boy, as the locomotive was going in reverse with the tender car facing forward, along with the 4449 Southern Pacific Daylight, as this train was carrying a lot of passenger cars. And I wonder why it was carrying 2 locomotives at the time. Maybe because it was going up a steep grade. Who knows? Now, the Southern Pacific Big Boy had 2 sets of 8-wheel drivers, and this steam locomotive was called Articulated. The Southern Pacific Big Boy measured over 120 feet long. As for the 4449 Southern Pacific Daylight, that steam locomotive had 2 sets of 4-wheel drivers. This steam locomotive was painted in red, orange, white, and black. I'll have to say that this train was probably the prettiest train I've ever seen. Maybe I'll consider buying this train at Broadway Hobbies because of its pretty detail. Who knows? Oh wow, that's a really long train. I wonder where the end of this train is.
That's a long train.
Oh, there it is. Wow, I'll have to say, that was the longest train I've ever seen compared to the diesel-powered locomotive train in the first video clip. My biological mom told me that there are train shows up in Bellingham and Linden, which I don't know if me and her will go up there, but who knows? You never know what kind of possibilities there might be with train shows these days. Alright, the next steam locomotive we got is the Canadian Pacific. Now, this steam locomotive was similar to the Lionel Lines and the New York Central steam engines that you would see in the I Love Toy Trains show. Now, this steam engine was carrying a lot of freight cars. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a steam locomotive for my model train set in my basement from Broadway Hobbies. The Canadian Pacific had 2 sets of 3-wheel drivers, just like the New York Central and the Lionel Lines trains. Alright, the next steam locomotive is similar to the Southern Pacific Big Boy, but this one's a different type of big boy compared to Southern Pacific. Introducing the Union Pacific Big Boy, along with the Union Pacific steam locomotive. Now, the Union Pacific Big Boy had 2 sets of 8-wheel drivers, just like the Southern Pacific Big Boy had, and this is an articulated steam locomotive just like the Southern Pacific Big Boy. As for the Union Pacific steam locomotive, it had 1 set of 4-wheel drivers, just like the 4449 Southern Pacific Daylight had. This train carried a lot of freight cars, and I mean a lot. Maybe someday I'll get myself the Union Pacific Big Boy steam locomotive. Maybe I'll get it at Broadway Hobbies, or get it in Lego form. Alright, let's sit tight and wait for these trains to pass by before I announce the next steam locomotive.
Bellingham.
Is it going towards Bellingham?
Yeah, but now that road crossing just turned on.
Oh,
You said you can get road crossings here? Isn't that right?
I don't know. They have books. I didn't see any of those, but I seen Bellingham. That train through, Ferndale train through. They have. That's where we got the good stuff up there. Maybe when you're a little bit older, they can go together somehow. I know they have a Ferndale. Well, they might have Ferndale, but they have a Bellingham show. It's more by Linden, I guess. I don't know. Hey, look, the Salvation Army.
I saw that, yeah.
Must be an old one. I say that's in Bellingham.
Oh, there's another one coming. Mom. Road crossing stays on.
Where?
For the Baker River train. Yeah, it's the Canadian.
Canadian?
Yeah, that's what they called it.
Alright, the next steam locomotive we've got for you at this train show is the Northern Pacific Big Boy. This steam locomotive is similar to the Union Pacific Big Boy. It has 2 sets of 8-wheel drivers, and this is an articulated steam locomotive just like the Southern Pacific Big Boy and the Union Pacific Big Boy. Now, this steam locomotive was carrying a mixture of cars, like freight cars and passenger cars. Well, that is all the trains that I've seen in this train show. As you guys watch the rest of this train show, I'll have some songs played in this train show by James Coffey. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the rest of the train show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it has to be. But one of the things is that it's the communication. I just call it the communication. This is. Yeah, the square, it's a square AC weight. Yeah. This is the basic. Step behind you.
Okay.
This is technically a
we go. A little late on that one. That doesn't sound good. Cars are like bumping. Last passenger car. Oh, two of them. Oh, glitching. Oh, it doesn't get it very good. Okay. I think it's in Mississippi.
It might be here, but I'm not so there. Maybe it's Eastern Washington. Maybe.
Probably.
Whenever I take one, the train is blurry, so I can't tell you what I'm doing wrong because maybe mine just doesn't focus.
Oh, it just went off.
Hey, Milky
See, it went off, Mom. Oh, oh, it was flickering.
That light's not on.
That's cool.
Oh,
And
and down.
like my phone.
Yep. There it goes. One more time. Oops. Ah, the foot.
I'm gonna park my taxi stand in the building.
And the railroad crossing still goes. Yeah. Finally.
No, I really had a problem.
Here it comes. I hear a train. This is a camera. Well, this one just turned on. So that Union Pacific train should be coming out of the tunnel. And about... There it is. Yeah, right about now. No.
Oh man, lucky they didn't crash.
Just right beside each other. Oh, it's still flickering. Darn. Even though the train's still going.
It's the heavy duty.
Another train.
Yeah, or Southern Pacific. Let me get this to. This is a little blurry. Focus. It's not focusing. It's not gonna. I don't get it. Why is it not? I bet you do. But it's so blurry. My camera. My camera. I thought they were going to be big, but no, they're small. Small trains. Not just the big ones that you would see, but... Sure did.
Oh, another one.
No, it's Union. It's a different one. Northern Pacific. Northern Pacific. That one's going way faster than the other one.
They're running out of power.
They're just flickering.
He does the same thing that we're looking for.
No, it's different. This is Union Pacific now. The other one is north. There's another one right there. No, that's Canadian. Well, it says Baker River, but it's Canadian Pacific. I have like $10. These ones that have arms.
Well, what I'm looking for is pieces to go to that old train. Not this train.
Well, I have a Lego train, so it's bigger than this.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Are you sure about that?
1930 train?
Nah.
It's not this scale.
No, your train's way smaller. It's about the same size as those cars.
No, it's not. The 1930 train is bigger. It's this high. I don't know what scale that is. That's pretty small. Well, you should ask him, then we can learn what scale is what scale.
Uh-oh. River crossing's glitching a little bit. The river crossing did go off, however, but the train still keeps going. River crossing's off because this train's going really, it's because it has a lot of cars. Yeah? Oh, it is already? Dang. Camera's not focusing. Oh, there's another one. Darn it. Canadian Pacific.